Hi, and welcome to the Halftime Show, brought to you by the staff of Pirate TV. I'm Englewood Fonestock.
And I'm Katie Maraha. We're just about to wrap up a full week of homecoming events, and students have shown their pirate pride all week.
The festivities kicked off with an assembly last Friday that included games, cheers, and chants. Each class dressed in their class colors and sang their heart out to win the chance to say they can sing the school song louder than anyone else. As it happens each year, the seniors, who have had the most practice, won the contest with the juniors coming in second place. AP students were honored for their tests last year, and there were a lot of games pitting the classes against each other.
One of the newest events in the homecoming lineup was the student government hosting a homecoming carnival. Clubs and sports had games and activities set up outside in the courtyard, and a local TV, Channel 4, came out to talk about the event, why the students brought it back, and how we build community with our families here in Englewood.
Then Monday, the bonfire, tug-of-war, and powder puff, a long-standing EHS tradition. Girls dressed in football gear and seniors take on the underclassmen at the powder puff game. The upperclassmen won the game 54-6, but the underclassmen played their heart out, and when it's their turn, they will be a force to be reckoned with.
As for the bonfire, it was one for the record books. Each year, the football team helps stack the pallets, and the Denver Fire Department does the honors of lighting the flame. We looked in the archives and believe the bonfire has been an EHS tradition for decades, although an exact date could not be found.
Students dressed up all week following the theme games. Monday was Generations Day, Tuesday was Throwback Tuesday, Wednesday was Teacher Twin Day, and students dressed in their best pirate pride gear. The parade was earlier today, followed by the tailgate party and the football game. The dance is this Friday. You may have noticed a major change inside the Pirate Stadium. There is a new high-tech scoreboard. We had a chance to see it installed. Go to thepiratetear.com to see it being installed. In sports, we take a closer look at this year's football team and its players and coaches who believe that this is the year they will make it to the playoffs. Casey Cheatham has our story.
With a new season of Englewood football underway, this year's team is full of promise and excitement. And for senior quarterback Mason Robertson, he is excited and ready to try and lead this team to a state championship. A championship that has been evading Englewood since their last title win in the 1937 season.
It's a big year for Englewood, I think. New coaching staff, we had our first year last year, went 7-2 and had some promise, and I think that in order to take myself and my team into the next level is probably taking that extra step to get better.
To help get ready for his senior season, Mason trained with former NFL quarterbacks in the offseason in a program known as Jenkins Elite.
I'm in a quarterback program with some ex-NFL guys that have helped me out through the offseason, and then offseason with my team at Englewood has helped a lot. So.
These quarterbacks have helped him build his game to the caliber of an NFL quarterback with every detail.
They're helping with things like footwork, overall knowledge of the game, a lot of fundamentals and things like that, and just things to put me ahead of my competition.
I think a lot of people know how good he is. I certainly know how good he is. I knew how good he was a few practices in last fall. I was very excited for what he'd be able to do on the field, and I expect the growth to be, even greater this year.
Englewood hasn't gone to the playoffs since 2010, and the hope for playoffs this season is bigger than ever.
We've received some top 10 votes, and as long as we can continue to play well and play like we did last year, I think we're gonna get a lot more votes.
The work the team has put in has already sparked confidence, ambition, and a little bit of lighthearted wit as well.
I think really well. What we're doing is just putting in a lot of effort overall. We're just working really hard when we do show up to practice, and now that it's the second year with this coaching staff, we know the offense and defense a lot better, so we're doing well with communicating.
We have 9 of our 9 leading tacklers all returned from a year ago. You only play with 11, so we feel pretty excited about our 9 guys coming back. And then the youth coming up behind them. We've got some really good young players that we're excited to get on the field that didn't get on the field last year. So we've got a couple really good freshmen that I think it's safe to say are going to contribute on defense.
I'm Casey Cheatham, reporting for Pirate TV.
The EHS boys soccer team is a young one, but it's showing great promise on the field. Pirate TV's Riley Talley tells us more.
Junior Andrew Feger has been playing soccer since he was in the first grade and has high hopes for the new season.
Looking forward to playing in games, and I think we're going to be a lot better than last season. We have a lot of new players.
The soccer season for Englewood High School has begun, and a lot of new faces bring a fresh start for coaches and players alike.
We have a lot of freshmen out, which is really good to help build the program. We got a lot of people coming back from last year. We didn't graduate anybody, so our numbers are up compared to where they were in the previous years, and I'm excited for what we have. Absolutely. Well, growing up at the youth level, you oftentimes play with kids born the same year as you. As you get to high school, you're a freshman at the age of 14 playing against kids that are 17, 18, a little more matured physically, mentally. So that's a big transition for young kids, but it's good. It's only going to help them get better, makes them kind of see how fast the game gets as you mature, and also the physicality.
As a junior, Figure gets to welcome the new members of the team and all the potential they bring.
There's a lot of new freshmen that came in this year. There's like 7, I think. So that's good for the next coming years.
An exciting thing for the coach.
Yeah, size-wise, I would say smaller just because of the fact that we have so many freshmen. You know, just young bodies, which is great. People here wanting to learn and get better, and they're dedicated. They're out here busting their butt, trying whatever they can to do well.
One of the freshmen has a similar mindset as Figure.
I mean, that's my favorite sport since I was 9. Because I like running a lot and I like playing with the ball.
Every player has their own things they like about the new season and the game itself, but Figure likes the freedoms of soccer.
I like the free feeling of playing soccer. A lot of other sports, it's like very focused on one thing. There's like no timeouts in soccer, so you got to think on your feet. I like to play offense. I'm a good midfielder. I like to run.
I'm best with defense and striker.
The players this season are going to give it their all. There's a long season with tough competition. Reported from Pirate TV, I'm Tim Talent.
That's it for now. If you'd like to see more images from Homecoming Week, go to thepirateer.com. Before we send you back to the game, we leave you with a look at the tug-of-war matchup. Good night.
Set, go!